to my podcast, Socialite for Consciousness, Instigator of Possibilities. Today is Tuesday's tip. So what do I have for you today? So today's podcast is all about upping your receiving. You know, a lot of times when, we might be stuck or not creating the things in life that we would like, or they're not showing up for us, oftentimes it's from our willingness or not willingness to receive. You know, the change that you're asking for is only limited by what you are willing to receive. So let's take a look at this. You know, how many times have you been out or with a friend and maybe they offered to pay for your cup of coffee or for your meal, and you said, no, that's okay, I can get my own. How many of you does that resonate with? And what if your willingness just to receive that kind gesture actually created more receiving in your life? You know, a lot of times when money isn't showing up, we're not creating what we want in our business or our life, anything. Again, it's this unwillingness to receive or lack of receiving. I mean, I was never taught about receiving when I grew up, and you know what that could create. You know, I was really always taught, or I thought that I had to do everything myself, whether it was buying myself something or doing something, you know, building something, constructing something, whatever it was. You know, I had this point of view that I always had to do it on my own. But what if you opened up to allowing other people to assist you, to allowing other people to create with you, to allow other people to gift to you, and to allow the universe to gift to you? You know, what would that create in your life, and what could that change around your money, your business, your relationships, everything in your life, you know? And, you know, one of the hardest things that it's, you know, for many of us to receive, is our ability to even receive judgments. You know, I know that I didn't create a lot of things in my life because I was worried about what other people would think, and I was worried that, you know, it would be too much, or, you know, worried what our family will think, you know, our friends, and, you know, that maybe we might lose a relationship because of something that we wanted to do or to create because somebody else didn't like it and they might judge us. But how much has that limited you? And what if receiving that judgment and creating whatever it is you want to create, and creating the amount of money you want to create, no matter what anybody else thinks, what would that create for you? So, you know, rather than, you know, when somebody does judge you, you know, instead of resisting it or reacting to it, what if you could go, well, interesting point of view, they're having that point of view. Interesting point of view, I'm having that point of view. Interesting point of view can be used a lot for many things, but starting to just have this willingness to receive the judgment, to even receive a compliment. You know, how many times have you been told how beautiful you are, or how that sweater looks so great on you, or that's a good color for you, and you're like, oh, in your head you're like, oh, no, you're judging your body, you're judging some other part of you, or you're wondering how they could think that about you, or whatever it is, you know. So what if you were willing to receive that? So practice receiving when somebody offers you a cup of coffee, when they offer to buy you something, to maybe invest in a project that you have, you know, or even when they judge you. What if you just received it? You know, let down your walls and your barriers, and I'll talk more about this, and just let it come into your body and just go, okay, you know, what if I were willing to, and this, talking so fast, I'm getting ahead of myself. You know, what if you asked, you know, well, what if I were willing to receive this judgment? Or what am I not willing to receive here that if I would receive it would change all of this right away? Another great exercise is, to ask yourself, if your business isn't quite what you want it to be, if you'd like to create more with your business, ask, what am I not willing to receive around my business? What am I not willing to receive around business? And you can do the same thing with relationships, with money. What am I not willing to receive in relationship? What am I not willing to receive, around money? And get a sense, get an energy about it. I'm going to talk more about energy with you guys, and I have a really great and fun teleseries coming up that I'll tell you about here at the end. But, what is it that you're not willing to receive that if you would receive it would change everything in your life right away? So some interesting questions to ponder. And there's another great one that I like. Are you ready to up your receiving and choose something different that can create a life beyond what you can imagine? So ask yourself these things. Practice receiving no matter what it is. Whether it's somebody getting mad at you, somebody giving you a compliment, judgment, whatever it is, just interesting point of view. What am I not willing to receive here? And if I were willing to receive it, would change all of this right away. So many questions that we can ask around this. Those are some great ones. And write them down and practice them. Use these in your everyday life. When you start asking questions into your everyday life rather than coming to conclusions, like if somebody judges you, you think, oh, they think I'm so awful. Well, not really. Sometimes, usually people's judgments are from their own insecurities and their own, judgments of themselves. So ask these questions, practice receiving your judgments. This is your tip for this week. Just practice receiving with everything. And I do have a wonderful class coming up. It's a teleseries and it's energy pulls. And it's going to be called More Than Words. And it's going to help you get a sense of not just your own energy, but the energy of what you would truly like to create in your life, and using these energy pulls to assist you to create. For me, energy pulls also helps you to up your receiving, helps you to receive more and to create more in different areas of your life. So it is coming up on, I think I'm going to begin it on June 25th or June 26th. Don't quote me. I think it's June 26th. I will have it posted and I will add it to the comments. So check it out. It's only going to be like $20 for 15 days. And these are shorter times where we get together and do these energy pulls. So the first day will be a little bit longer, and the next days are going to be more like 15 to 20 minutes where we focus on pulling the energy and creating the different things that we want to create in our life. So I'm really looking forward to that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And what could that create for you? It's only a $20 investment if you just want to try something different and something new. And thank you for tuning in. Visit me on social media. I'm super excited. My website is almost done, which is why we have not had a longer podcast for the past couple of weeks. Is not only do I have my other projects that I have, but I've been uber focused on creating a new website and just kind of shifting some things around in the way that everything is created in my business. And I'm super excited about it. It's been a lot of fun for me. And as soon as the website is ready for even a soft launch, I will let you know so you can visit it. And hopefully that might be as soon as tomorrow or Thursday. So tune in for the next week's Tuesday's tips, and hopefully I will have another regular podcast for you on Friday or Saturday. And I hope you have the most amazing day so far, and ciao for now.